Hi everyone and welcome to CEL 581. My name is Julia Parra and I am your guide in this course. To get started successfully, I recommend that you watch this video and then I recommend that you use the Getting Started module. The Getting Started module is linked here on the home page that you can see in the middle. It's also linked in the learning modules where all the learning modules for this course are. So I'm going to click on Learning Modules so that we can get to the Getting Started module there. But no, you can get to it from the home page every time we are in a module that needs to be, for this module and for the last module, I'll switch out what's on the home page. But you're going to find out in a moment that the rest of the modules are going to be done at your own pace and in your own schedule. Alright, so for getting started, make sure that you come into this module and spend some time checking out the overview, checking out the assignments. The assignments help you access the program and course recordings if you didn't make it to the meetings. Also reminds you to watch this video. It gets you started with communications with me in Skype. And Skype is also going to be helpful if you decide you want to work with study buddies or a study group over time. That might be something that you would like to do. And then there is a very important section called Create Your Adventure. And what I have found in teaching this course over time is that people actually like to do the modules in this course in different order. They don't necessarily want to do them in the order that I used to put them in the schedule. So I'm allowing you in the first part of the course to take the time and create your own schedule and choose the order in which you want to complete the modules for this course. Now, I do recommend doing the PLN development module throughout the entire course and giving yourself time over the entire course to explore PLN concepts. But the other four modules, finding and sharing content, collaboration and interaction, content creation and mobile learning, you can put those in the schedule during the time periods that you would like. I recommend about 3 weeks per module, and I provide you a template. If you click on that template, it gives you a Google Doc schedule that you can copy and either put in a Word doc or your own Google Doc and then fill it in for your own adventure and do these modules in the order that you would like to do them. You're going to then post your schedule, your Create Your Own Adventure schedule, to the discussion topic titled Create Your Own Adventure. And as part of that discussion, you're also going to introduce yourselves, look at each other's schedules, and here's where I think that you might find some friends who are doing some similar paths, or maybe in their introduction have some similar interests, or you might find that your time frames work well with each other. You know, you might, in addition to these things, you might talk about what time periods you are available. You know, I'm available every evening after 8 o'clock. I'll be in Skype. If you want to study together, let me know. Things like that. So you want to make sure to use this time to get your schedule taken care of and to find potential study buddies or study groups. And then there's also a section in this Getting Started module guide that are things to consider, and I recommend definitely reading that. And you see in this learning module that in addition to this guide, there are the related tools. So there's a Getting Started discussion that you can click on right there to complete the discussion. Also, the schedule template is linked in the learning module in case you had difficulty accessing it in the learning guide. I don't think you will, but it's in a couple of places for easy finding. And then there's also going to be the discussion forum linked for course recordings, because there's going to be the spring orientation for the program, and then there's also going to be the CEL 581 recording, and I will post those recordings in this discussion. So everything easily accessed for the Getting Started module in learning modules. So let's remind ourselves then that we can go back home, and from the home page you can access the Getting Started module. And so I won't be posting the other modules until the final module. The learner presentation module is when I will switch out. I'll get rid of this one, the Getting Started module, after a couple of weeks when we're done with it. But then I won't put up another module until learner presentations because that's going to be done according to your own schedules. But the course help will always be here. This is where I put multimedia announcements, and sometimes I find really great videos that I want to share with you all, and so I'll put those in this area. Maybe if we have a Twitter widget, I might put that here as well. So this is the place that you can go in the homepage to find new resources from me, get course help, get my instructor contact information, and then make sure that you go through and figure out your navigation for this course. There's an announcements area that I will use, and there's already an announcement there with this information to get started. There's the syllabus. Make sure you review your syllabus thoroughly. All the information that you need to know about this course and where to access things is here. Then remembering that the learning modules has the heart, the content that you need to access for each module that you're going to create in exploring emerging technologies. Though these discussions are built into the learning modules, sometimes students like to access and see any new things that pop up. So you might be, for example, in your schedule, you may be doing finding and sharing content, and someone else is doing collaboration and interaction. And in order to respond to each other and communicate, you might find yourself going into a discussion that's not in the module that you're in right now. So just know that the discussions are available for you, and the little green star shows up when there are new discussions. And then we have the assignments area, and again, the assignments area, the assignments here are built into the learning presentation module, but they're there also. You have a mail tool. You can mail me as needed. I recommend using the course help for the majority of your questions about the course, but if you need, information about grades or something personal, then that's when you would come and use the mail. The next link, I'm not going to click on it, that's our Adobe Connect link, and that's where we will go for our course orientation next week on Wednesday. Make sure to check the schedule template because it is there, and I'm also going to put this date on the home page and provide an announcement for that. So keep an eye out for our course orientation information. We have a roster where you can go and take a look at everybody in the class and see what everybody's sometimes people put up pictures, sometimes people put up their information, and that roster is across all of your courses, so it's not specific to this class, but it's a great place to go remind yourself who is who. There's also a little tool there. Let's go ahead and open this a little bit so I can read the names. Those are the web links. I've only put a couple of web links in there, but happy to put more if we need them. And then there's a search tool that you can use to search for things throughout the course. You have your own set of tools, My Grades, My Progress, and Notes. As you need them, feel free to use them. Let's get up and running and have a great semester, everyone. If you need me, make sure to, first of all, try the course help, and then use the instructor contact information and Blackboard Mail if you need me further. All right, everyone, let's have a great CEL 581 adventure.